Hello everyone, this is Eric at RC Monster Garage. Okay, so what we're gonna do is something that you guys wanted to see for a while. This is an ARRMA OUTCAST 1/5 scale, and what happened is the customer messed up a little bit the motor and the gearing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the motor and ESC to a Castle Creation. We're gonna put a bigger Castle Creation motor, and let me show you what we're gonna put. Okay, so this is the motor that we are removing. This is how small it is. This is what we're putting in. So we're going to put the Castle Creation motor. We put the 2028 1100 kV with the XLX2. And then what's going on when you need to do that? First thing first. So I just already put the motor mount in, and when you put the motor mount in, you need a specific screw. The screws that come actually with the vehicle. Whoops, it's small because I was not really planning to do that. Those things are 12 millimeters. They're too short. It's pretty thick motor mount, so they're not gonna fit. So you need to go to the hardware store and get 17 millimeter. 17 millimeter will be length, so it's gonna be a little bit longer of a screw. And then let me show you, I got one right here. And this is actually something very important, that if you're not going to do, the motor will not held. Okay, this is how much longer it's supposed to be, so it can go here inside. Now I did put Loctite and I put the motor mount in, and now those motor mount from ARRMA, it's the 56 series, should be able to grab this motor and put it right in. If you look side to side, let's do this real quick. From the center, it's look like it's going to be like kind of the same height to the ground. So from here down, it should be the same height. So hopefully it's going to fit. Now, in order to put this big motor inside, there's a couple parts that you have to remove from the car. So I'm going to do it. Say call it truck, I call it car, so get used to it. I'm going to do it and show it to you. Like the side skirt, the dust protector need to get removed because it's preventing from the motor getting sliding just straight. Other thing is, if you look here in the shaft, this is 8 millimeter shaft and this is a 5 millimeter shaft. None of this will be actually useful for the car afterward, so we cannot use any of this. So I'm gonna need to order mode 1. This is going to be a mode 1 8 millimeter, and then I need to get 32 or higher gear for this. So I'm gonna go and try to find something, and meanwhile jump to the next stage. Right now I'm gonna go and show like how to take apart the side in order to slide the motor, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so we have here 1 2 3 4 bolt that they actually set up. They're 4 millimeter bolt, so you need a 2.5x to remove them. We're gonna remove all those first in order to remove this side skirt. The side skirt is very cool for the dust, but right now it's going to kind of block our way and make everything much more complicated to do. So we're going to get rid of it for now, and then it will be easier to do everything that we need to do on the vehicle. Whenever you work on RC car, before you're going to install anything, always look around what is on your way and don't be lazy to remove it. Trust me, it's like it's easier to remove something for 3 minutes versus like spending 3.5 hours to figure out how to do something that you will assume that not fitting. Okay, and this is off, and we got one more here. Now there is nut in the other side of those, so make sure that you're not losing it. I can feel here that the nut is actually pushing up, so we're just gonna grab it. Okay, and then we're gonna, oh, this is stuck pretty good. Let's see, right here, I think it's stuck with another bolt because it's not coming out. Let's see. Yeah, I think that the battery mount here is actually sitting on this as well. So we're gonna remove the battery mount for that. Let's see real quick. Yeah, the battery mount is holding it. They're all the same size screws, so it should not be kind of an issue. And by the way, always use hand tools. When you're going to use actually pneumatic tools, it's more likely that you're going to end up breaking something that later will be a complete nightmare to drill the bolt out. And I'm doing it in this angle, trying to actually show you guys how to do that. I cannot do that on my table because you're not going to see anything actually. That's it, one more. Okay, then this thing rocking, so I can actually yank it out and then go to the inside and start showing you what's going on there. Let's flip it real quick, put a little bit in angle. One motor mount, and okay, there is another screw here that I missed. Let's see. Where is it? I guess it's this one here, holding it for me. There it is. So it's sliding, but still it's getting stuck on something. It's good that I'm making the video, then I'm breaking my head, and you guys don't have to. Yeah, so the the battery here. Okay, there is one more screw that's holding the battery mount, and the battery mount sits on top of a nut, and because it sits on top of a nut, you cannot actually remove this piece. Okay, now this is the part that was giving us hard time, and it's out. And then this is out. Okay, make sure not to lose that. And then all the screws that we removed, we're going to put them all in a small bag. And then let me show you meanwhile what we just did. So we just exposed this entire, look how dirty the car is. People, when you bring me cars to fix, you have to make sure the car is clean. What is this? It's super dirty. I'm gonna go clean it real quick because I cannot work on something that filthy, and I'm gonna bring it back and we're gonna keep going with everything else. So let me show you guys something. So this is the motor that we're gonna run. It's brand new, so it's have the nylon on it, so it's helped me actually get a little bit more space in. This is the motor mount that you can get from ARRMA, so you don't have to buy all those expensive ones that all those companies sells. Again, this is with a big Castle motor. You're just gonna slide through, no problem at all, and it's fit in. So the only thing that we need to do right now is actually set up the ESC. I'm gonna need to put to solder plugs for the ESC for this, and to get the mode 1 system. As soon as we get the mode 1 for that, only thing that we need to do is set up the spacing, and this thing will be ready to rock. It's super simple to do. A lot of people making it is a very hard conversion, but that's it. If I could have used this thing right here, this ESC, it will be actually great, but it's too small for this motor, so we're going to put the bigger ESC on it, and then this will be a complete monster. But look at this, the motor slide in. I'm going to put later back the shield, and it will be just fine. Now I don't want to put any of the shielding in anything else yet. Before I have the gear, before I actually space it and actually close the top support, the screws that actually support the top, and then we're gonna go from there. Don't forget, so far, if you haven't did so, like, subscribe, and share. This is Eric, MotoStyles Hobby Shop in Granada Hills. If you want to do any conversion like this for your car, just come and talk to me. Bye for now.